"Don't tell anyone you're my son," my father said when I ran into him at a restaurant with his other family. I was 19, and watching him pretend not to know me made me realize I'd spent 16 years missing someone who was ashamed I existed. I was grabbing dinner with my girlfriend when I saw him across the restaurant. My dad, the man who left when I was 3 and became a ghost, who sent birthday cards with generic messages and the occasional guilt check. He was laughing, arm around a woman, 2 kids sitting across from him, a whole complete family. Our eyes met. For a second, I thought maybe this was it. The moment he'd acknowledge me, introduce me, explain why he disappeared. Instead, his face went pale. He excused himself and walked straight to the bathroom. I followed. He was washing his hands when I walked in. "Dad?" I said quietly. He turned, and the look on his face wasn't surprise. It was panic. "Nathan, what are you doing here? Having dinner? Didn't know I needed permission to exist in public." He glanced at the door. "Listen, this is complicated. That's my wife and kids out there." "Your wife? You mean your other wife? Because last I checked, you're still legally married to my mom." His jaw clenched. "Don't start. You don't understand the situation. Then explain it." He stepped closer, voice dropping. "I need you to do me a favor. Don't tell anyone you're my son. Not tonight. Just let me have this dinner in peace." The words hit like a punch. 16 years of wondering why he left, why he never called, why I wasn't enough. And here was my answer. I was his dirty secret, the mistake he left behind. "You're serious," I said, my voice hollow. "Nathan, please. They don't know about you. It would destroy everything I've built." "Everything you've built?" I laughed bitterly. "You mean the family you actually wanted? That's not fair." "Fair? You want to talk about fair? I spent my entire childhood watching The Driveway, thinking maybe today you'd show up. Mom worked 3 jobs because your checks were jokes. And now you're asking me to pretend I don't exist so your real family doesn't get uncomfortable?" "Keep your voice down," he hissed, checking the door again. That's when it fully hit me. He wasn't ashamed of what he'd done. He was ashamed of me. I walked out of that bathroom and straight to his table. His wife looked up, smiling politely. "Can I help you?" "Just wanted to say hi to my dad," I said, looking directly at him. "Been a while. 16 years, actually." The color drained from his face. His wife's smile faltered. "Your dad?" "Yeah, Michael here is my father. Left when I was 3. Guess he forgot to mention me." The kids stared. His wife looked between us, confusion turning to horror as she saw the resemblance. My dad stood up, grabbing my arm. "Nathan, don't do this." I pulled away. "Do what?" "Exist. Because that seems to be your biggest problem with me. You're ruining everything," he said through gritted teeth. "No, you already did that when you chose them over me. I'm just making sure everyone knows who you really are." I walked back to my table. My girlfriend was wide-eyed. "Are you okay?" "Yeah," I said, and I actually meant it. I just realized I've been mourning someone who never deserved to be missed. Behind me, I heard his wife's raised voice, his kids asking questions he couldn't answer. His perfect dinner was imploding, and for the first time in 16 years, it wasn't my problem. My phone buzzed an hour later. A text from him. "You happy now? You destroyed my family." I typed back, "No, you destroyed mine first. The difference is, I was 3 and didn't have a choice. You were 27 and made one." I blocked his number. Didn't need his guilt checks anymore. Didn't need his empty birthday cards. Didn't need a father who looked at me like I was a problem instead of a person.